Hi guys, Fog here and welcome to my first EFL Team of the Season player review. I think this is like my fourth review now for Team of the Season. 3 of them have already been on the community cards in Edward, in Goldson, Wan-Bissaka, and then today I'm doing a review on the first EFL Team of the Season card. I don't know how many of the EFL cards I review. I think I'm going to probably focus more on the community cards, but I might try and get like a review on Wendy or something like that. But the reason why I'm doing Danjuma as my first EFL card is because I packed him from a marquee matchups gold players pack, which was fantastic. This card usually comes out in packs as a non-gold rare, so obviously the gold players pack contains like 10 non-gold rares, so obviously for him to be in that pack was pretty good. But I think he goes for around about 50,000 coins on any market. 4 games played with him, all in FUT Champions, 5 goals and 2 assists, 4-star Scummers and 4-star week for as well. Some nice in-game stats, the likes of his 91 agility, 88 crossing, 93 shot power, 95 acceleration. I did also have the Hunter Chem stat applied to him, and then player traits. He has both speed dribbler and the flare trace as well. And I like this card. I thought he was pretty decent. He actually will fit now and play on my main team ahead of Felipe Anderson. Of course, Porto now out of the Champions League. So that Anderson card can't get any more upgrades. And this Danjuma card, whilst he lacks in pace and dribbling a little bit compared to Felipe Anderson, I think in every other area he's like literally a better card. Okay, maybe he has less defending, but that doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. But a lot more shooting, passing, and physicality, I believe. And I liked him. You know, obviously having the 4-star Scummers and 4-star Wingfoot was obviously very good as well, to come away with 7 goal contributions from 4 games in FUT Champions, in which I won 2 games and I lost 2 games. I probably should be really 3 wins and 1 loss, but there was 1 game where I was 3-1 up with about half an hour to go and ended up losing 4-3, and that was just a case of me simply choking that game, which I consistently do every single time I play FUT Champions. But as long as I get Silver 1, I am happy with that. I'm not bothered about going for anything higher than that. The only one where I'm going to try and maybe go for Gold 3 will be Premier League, but anything else, I'm just happy with Silver 1. But anyway, this Danjuma card was obviously very good. I thought his finishing in game was superb. You know, he was either in the right place at the right time, but even just finishing from like tight angles and stuff like that as well, he was really, really good at being able to do that. Obviously, it has 93 shot power. Only 83 positioning, which isn't the best, but that goes to 87 thanks to the Hunter Chem style. His shot power goes to 97. His finishing goes up into the mid-90s as well, which is obviously fantastic. So in general, his actual finishing was impressive, coming from that left-hand side. For him, he's not even a central card, and he came away with scoring 5 goals in 4 games. I thought that was a really, really good return. I thought his pace was also really, really good. 95 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. That pretty much both goes to 99 with the Hunter Chem style. So yes, he's rapid down that left-hand side. I thought his dribbling as well, obviously having the 4-star skill moves, having really good ball control, dribbling agility. Okay, fair enough, only 80 reactions, only 85 composure. 85 composure, it's not the end of the world, but you really wouldn't want it any lower than that for an attacker at this stage of the game. Obviously if this card came out about 4 months ago, you'd be sitting there, raving on this card, saying 85 composure is fantastic. But nowadays, there's so many amazing attackers available in this game that 85 composure is touching on maybe a bit of an issue to the card, you'd think, but obviously, if composure would have been that much of an issue, he wouldn't have come away with 7 goal contributions in the 4 games. So that clearly showed that it wasn't that bad. His 80 reactions didn't feel like that was too much of an issue either. Thought he felt nice and smooth and agile on the ball. Easy to be able to kind of turn in towards the box and stuff like that. With this card, I thought also his physicality was a real good surprise, because he's only got 66 aggression and only 80 strength. Which, to be fair, for a left-hand side player is actually very, very good, and he can hold the ball up well. He can bully players off the ball. There's one goal where he goes right down the left-hand side, he cuts in, and one of the opposition fullbacks or centre-backs is trying to get the ball off him, and he's just constantly just shrugging him off the ball, holding onto the LT button on Xbox, and his strength just allowed him to keep possession of the ball, and then he finessed it from an acute angle in towards the back of the net. So I really kind of noticed his strength has been a really, really good asset to this card. I thought it was very, very good, and on the whole, he won't stay in my team for too long. Eventually, I'd love to get Harvey Barnes in the left-hand side position or something like that. I'm not too sure who I'm going to go for the left-hand side position, but for now, I'll keep using this Danjuma card because I liked him. Got him in that free pack, of course, as well. I think I can sell him, but I'm probably going to keep him for now on. And yeah, on the whole, for what he goes for, I think he represents very, very good value for money. But anyway, guys, that will finish off this player review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.